In India, according to some sources, there are said to be over 200 languages and over 500 dialects. In this country, which is made up of very diverse cultures, it is considered normal to have so many languages. Hindi, the most spoken language, is spoken by less than half of the population. English is the second most spoken language. Additionally, in India, there are 22 different official languages. The economy of India is known as the seventh largest nominal economy in the world, and the third largest in terms of purchasing power parity. The reforms carried out in the last 30 years and the growth rates have begun to attract attention in the global economy. Despite its rapid growth, the country still remains underdeveloped. Despite its high population, income distribution is uneven and inadequate, leading to many people living in poverty and misery. India is expected to become one of the largest economies in the world in the coming years. India is one of the most diverse and interesting countries in the world, heavily influenced by the dominant Indian culture and the Hinduism religion, which also includes Islam and Christianity. According to the latest available data, it has officially surpassed China in terms of population and become the world's most populous country, with a population exceeding 1,400,000,000. In India, 17 different languages and 844 dialects are spoken. This diversity is evident in all areas, from colorful festivals to daily life. The evidence found in the pyramids of Egypt indicates that chess began approximately 4,000 years ago. To our knowledge, the name of the game comes from Chaturanga, played in India 1,500 years ago in its current form. The first written documents about chess come from India. Later, the game spread to Iran and was adopted by the Iranians. By the 6th century, after the Arabs conquered Iran, the game became popular in the Arab Islamic world and began to be called Satranj. The game spread from Spain to Europe through the Andalusian state. Holi, one of India's most famous festivals, is a joyous celebration where colored powders and water are thrown. It symbolizes the arrival of spring, and people celebrate it with enthusiasm by dancing in the streets and throwing colored powders at each other. This colorful festival has become a globally renowned event, attracting thousands of tourists every year. India hosts some of the largest democratic systems worldwide, being a country where approximately 1 billion people cast their votes. This figure surpasses the population of the entire European continent, showcasing the extent of democratic participation in India. General elections are conducted with broad voter participation, enabling the representation of various political forces in the country's governance. India's democratic process is recognized as a model worldwide, highlighting the power and efficacy of democracy. The Ganges River is one of the most famous rivers in the world, located partly in India and Bangladesh. It is a very important place for wildlife. However, the serious pollution problems facing the river are concerning. Despite efforts by India and Bangladesh to clean the Ganges River, people are still not convinced. Therefore, the river is becoming increasingly polluted every day and poses a significant threat to the local population. According to Hinduism belief, the Ganges River constitutes the embodiment of the goddess and is therefore considered sacred among the population. Therefore, washing the bodies or ashes of the deceased in this river is one of the most common religious traditions in India. Additionally, millions of people bathe in this river on specific days of the year. However, it brings along various problems, including contagious diseases. Although this has no significance for people considered undeveloped and ignorant, plunging into this polluted water is their greatest desire. The Bengal tiger is an endangered species. Most of these animals, which are very rare in the world, are found within the borders of India and are considered the national animal of India. The Bengal tiger is strong, agile, and very graceful, which is why it has been chosen as the national animal of India. We know that in India, they consider animals quite sacred, even worship them. It is also said that in India there are special spa centers for elephants, which are highly valued. Massages are given to elephants to make them feel comfortable.